Getting rockets into space is one thing, but getting them back intact is the real game changer. Reusability is the key to making space affordable and accessible. For years, SpaceX has shown us how it is done, but there is not just one way to catch a falling rocket. There are three distinct philosophies. First, the Falcon 9 uses landing legs. It is a simple and effective method that can land almost anywhere. The catch is that those legs add weight, which means less payload can go to orbit. Then there is Starship's approach. It aims for a tower with mechanical arms, like a giant catcher's mitt. This frees up payload capacity, but it demands incredible accuracy and specific ground infrastructure. And then there is China, which has introduced a third way, a net system. On July 10, 2026, China put this new philosophy into practice. The Long March 10B's first stage came back from orbit at thousands of kilometers an hour. It performed a powered descent, engines firing to slow it down. But then, as it neared the recovery platform, 4 hooks shot out from the base of the rocket. A massive cable net was waiting. In a moment of incredible precision, those hooks engaged the net. The entire system absorbed the impact, bringing the booster to a gentle stop. It was a clean catch, proving this net method is not just a theory. It is real. This successful catch highlights the different engineering trade-offs at play. Falcon 9's legs add mass, sacrificing payload for the flexibility to land almost anywhere. Starship's tower catch ditches the legs entirely, meaning more payload. But it demands extreme precision. You need to hit a very specific spot. China's net system also eliminates the leg mass. But its key advantage is tolerance. The net can handle deviations of up to 50 meters, offering much more wiggle room than the tower. The trade-off is the need for a specialized offshore platform and its own set of potential failures. There is no single best method, as each choice reflects different priorities. So they did it once. But the critical question is, can China do it again? One recovery proves the concept works. It shows the engineering is sound, but it does not prove the system is operationally mature. SpaceX has answered this question through sheer volume. The Falcon 9 has launched over 150 times in a single year, with some boosters flying dozens of times. They have the data on refurbishment, repair, and turnaround. China has one data point. The real test is not doing it once. It is doing it hundreds of times, quickly and economically. The next 18 to 24 months will reveal if this is a real system or just a one-off achievement. When you look past the landing methods, the real competition is decided by 3 metrics. First is cadence. How many launches can you perform each year? SpaceX is at an industrial scale of roughly 150 annually. Second is reliability. How many times can you refly the same booster? Some Falcon 9 boosters have flown over 20 times. Third is cost. What is the true marginal cost per launch? SpaceX has made this competitive with expendable rockets. On these metrics, SpaceX has a proven lead today. China's potential is currently unproven. The next 2 years will show if they can match this operational maturity. This is not just about rockets, it is part of a larger pattern. In electric vehicles, China subsidized companies like BYD, which now outsells Tesla globally. In AI, China subsidized open-source models that Western companies now use. The playbook is consistent. State backing, massive scale, and aggressive pricing leads to market disruption. China may not be trying to out-innovate SpaceX, but to out-subsidize them. The goal is to make space so cheap that others cannot compete on price. This is not just innovation versus innovation, this is subsidies versus markets. The question is, can this playbook reshape who accesses and controls space for decades to come? If you found this analysis valuable, subscribe to Business Undercurrent, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.